The Morrison split shaft is the ultimate gardening tool. You can convert this single-line trimmer into a multitasking tool extraordinaire, giving you the ability to edge, trim, cultivate, and prune your garden in a simpler fashion than ever before, utilizing just the one lightweight handheld tool. It comes complete with an adjustable loop handle as well as a harness for user comfort. Additionally available is a 1-meter extension pole to add even further reach to the pole pruner and hedge trimmer attachments, making this one of the most versatile tools you'll ever use in your garden. This quality machine comes complete with a semi-pro full crankshaft 25.4cc engine, a heavy-duty durable alloy coupling mechanism, and a solid steel drive shaft running off a centrifugal clutch mounted on the engine and down into the gearbox. This drive system is without doubt both very strong and very reliable. All of this in a lightweight handheld machine means you'll get the job done faster and your machine will stand the test of time. Starting up your split shaft unit. Safety equipment is paramount when it comes to operator safety. Morrison recommends at a minimum appropriate safety glasses, earmuffs or plugs, and gloves when operating power garden products. So, once we've fueled up the engine with fresh, recommended 2-stroke fuel mix, check the owner's manual for further details, we can now start the engine. So let's prime the carburetor with your finger. You can push it as many times as you like, as it only circulates fuel through the carburetor and will not flood the engine. Slide choke lever onto full choke and turn on the engine switch here, lock the throttle on half revs like this, and pull the starter cord until the engine starts or gives a starting up type sound. The engine will normally keep running, therefore slide the lever off the choke position and the trimmer will be ready to use. Or if the engine stops, immediately slide the choke to the off position and pull the starter cord. The engine should run normally. If the engine stops again, immediately repeat this starting procedure. Fitting your harness and adjusting the loop handle. Harness. To fit your harness, first, place it over your head as demonstrated. Secondly, adjust for size like so. Then thirdly, clip it into the unit here. Easy as that. For your comfort, if necessary, you can further adjust for size and perfect positioning. To adjust the position of the loop handle, simply loosen the screws. You're then able to move the handle up and down the shaft, as well as rotate it into the position that best suits you. Once in the optimal position, tighten the screws to secure the handle, and it is ready to go. Adding and removing attachments from the unit. Always shut off the machine before removing or fitting a new attachment. Ensure the pin is locked in and the clamp is tight before operation. To add any of the attachments, simply pull the pin out, line up the hole, click into place, and then tighten the clamp like this. To remove, loosen the clamp, pull the pin out, and extract the attachment shaft from the unit shaft. You can add and remove the extension pole in much the same way. It clips in just like an attachment would at the top end, and the bottom end has the same coupling as the actual unit for the attachments to clip into. This additional pole simply extends your reach. Line trimmer. Fit the line trimmer attachment and you're ready to start tidying up around fences, trees, and other obstacles, as well as being fit for use for numerous other purposes. With the line trimmer attachment fitted, the unit is the Morrison Straight Shaft Petrol Line Trimmer SST. It has a long reach shaft with a solid steel drive shaft running off a centrifugal clutch mounted on the engine and down into the gearbox. This drive system is very strong and reliable and is recommended for heavy work, longer running times, and applications where beyond average performance is required. The Morrison line trimmer attachment can use a variety of different cutting devices. Let me show you. It comes standard with this tap-and-go nylon head, ideal for grass and weeds. The button on the base of the head unit releases nylon as you need it. As the nylon wears and breaks, simply tap the head of the trimmer on the ground or any firm surface to release more nylon from the spool. The cutter on the safety guard here trims the nylon to the correct length. As well as the tap-and-go nylon head, the Morrison split shaft also comes standard with these grass blades for more demanding grass, light brush and weeds. Fitting blades. To fit the steel blades to the split shaft line trimmer, you'll need the tools supplied in your kit. Select the appropriate steel blade that comes with your machine. We need to remove the nylon head first by locking the spindle with the L-shaped tool through the hole on outer shield into the flange so it locks tight, and then unwind head turning clockwise. Okay, once we have this off, we need to place the blade on this inner flange here. This grass blade can go up either way. Next, we place the flat washer onto gear shaft with recess facing toward blade, and then the cup flange facing inwards, and tighten the nut anti-clockwise. Replacing nylon in a Morrison tap-and-go head. It's not necessary to take the complete head off the trimmer, however, you may find it a little easier if you do. Firstly, push tab and twist clockwise slightly to release the nylon head retainer. Remove this and pull out the inner spool, being careful not to lose the spring inside. For large nylon heads, cut off 4 meters of new nylon, ensuring you replace it with the equivalent diameter, and fold total length in half so you have 2 meters of matching nylon, then cut. Insert the 2 cut ends in opposite holes in spool. Insert in the same direction as the cord is to be wound. This is marked on the spool here. Bend over the nylon ends, then bring nylon together like this, and wind both lengths in the same direction until fully wound, leaving approximately 10 centimeters. Trim, if necessary, out from the end on each length. These can now be pressed into the spool locks like this. Insert the nylon through the eyelets, line up the locking slots with the eyelets, and push down firmly, releasing the nylon from the spool locks. Finally, line up the 4 lugs on spool housing, press firmly into place, and turn slightly anti-clockwise. You'll notice the tab locking into place. If you've taken the head completely off, reinstall. You're ready to go. Edger. Get that perfect, crisp finish to your garden beds and pathways with the Edger attachment. This is a lightweight, easy-to-handle edging unit. The single wheel makes it very maneuverable and suitable for more difficult areas for edging. The Edger attachment has a handy cutting guide. Use the guide up against the path to help line up the blade like this. The cutting depth can be easily adjusted here, allowing the unit to be more adaptable to a range of edging situations. There is a rubber safety guard to reduce debris flying out in front of the unit while in use. Make sure the blade has stopped spinning and the unit is shut off before removing the Edger attachment. Hedge trimmer. Keeping your hedges tidy is easy with the Hedge trimmer attachment. Even the hard-to-reach places are easily maintained by using the 1-meter extension pole. The Hedge trimmer unit has reciprocal blades, meaning both sets of blades move and scissor back and forth for more effective trimming. The Hedge attachment has an articulated head with variable degrees of adjustability, making it very versatile. For example, adjust the blades into a 90-degree position. This makes it very easy to trim the top or bottom of your hedge without having to bend or climb into position. You can also add the 1-meter extension pole for even more reach, allowing you to reach higher or over garden beds or any other obstacles. To keep the blades in good working condition and help them last longer, we recommend that you keep them lubricated using some oil or grease. Applying oil before trimming prevents sap from sticking to the blades. This allows them to work better, as well as making them easier to clean afterwards. Ensure the engine is always turned off when adjusting blades. Never have the engine running or idling when adjustments are being made. Cultivator. The Cultivator is easy to use as it is light in weight compared to some others you'll find out in the marketplace. Additionally, it is also more maneuverable and easier to use in smaller places. This is the perfect cultivator for your veggie patch or herb garden. Again, comparably, it is extremely portable and you won't have a problem finding space to store it away. Pruner. Before each use, top up the bar oil to ensure the blade is lubricated for use. Check that the chain and blades are tight before use. For safety's sake, do not stand directly under the pruner while using it in order to avoid falling branches. Ensure the engine is always turned off when adjusting chain. Never have the engine running or idling when adjustments are being made. The pruner makes trimming and pruning easy. With great reach on a comfortable and lightweight unit, you'll have your garden looking neat and tidy in no time. There is also a 1-metre extension pole that can be used to further extend the reach of the pruner for those more difficult to reach branches. This also adds safety, as it can eliminate the need for ladders or climbing and puts the user further away from falling branches. All products in the Morrison outdoor garden range come complete with a 24-month consumer warranty, offering you peace of mind and confidence that your product was crafted with quality. Morrison, durable, hard-working, and affordable.